Gemini, February may be a month where you want to live out loud and experience new things. So first, there's going to be a heavy emphasis on your ninth house of travel. So Aquarius season may be a great time to take a long distance trip or experience something new to satisfy your taste for adventure. And then come Pisces season, there's going to be a focus on your career and your public life. So being of service to others, especially in a very public sort of way, is definitely going to be a thing for you. Then I want you to realize that friends, associations, and groups are going to be where the abundance lies. So it definitely pays to be social this month. And then finally, you may find that things may get a bit intense in your neighborhood or in your community, especially around the time of the full moon in Leo. Emotions may run high and you may have no choice but to follow your heart. Be courageous enough to follow your heart. So if you want to know more about what February has to offer, keep watching. You definitely don't want to miss this. What's up, Gemini? As always, I hope that this video finds you well and in excellent spirits. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Mel, your new favorite astrologer, and I'm the founder of Divine Feminine Works, where I help people unlock their divinity and discover their magic. And as always, if you're returning, welcome back. So this channel is everything tarot, astrology, spirituality, and manifestation. So if those are the things you like, if those are the things you love, if those are the things you want to learn more about, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you'll always be notified when I come out with new content. All right, my love, so this is going to be the February 2023 astro forecast for the sign of Gemini rising. So just as a reminder, I do all of these videos by rising sign because I'm doing an astrology forecast, which has to be done by rising sign. So make sure that you're watching the right video for your rising sign. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you have no clue what your rising sign is, check the description box below because I'll have all the information you need in order to find out your rising sign. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it and see what we've got for you for February. So for you, first, there's an emphasis on your ninth house of spirituality. That also covers higher education and long distance travel. So definitely during Aquarius season, you're going to have a serious taste for adventure and a desire to want to experience new and exciting things. Then in Pisces season, the sun is going to light up your 10th house of career and public life. Like I said before, being of service in a very public kind of way is definitely going to be highlighted, especially at the latter part of the month. Then things are going to get very interesting when it comes to the latter half of February because there's going to be an emphasis on your 11th house of friendship and goals. And so like I said before, this is where your abundance lies this month. And then finally, that full moon in Leo is going to illuminate your third house of ideas and conversations. Now, your third house also covers things like your immediate vicinity, your neighborhood, siblings, and extended family members. So any of those topics will be up for grabs and illuminated at that full moon in Leo. All right, so let's get into it. All right, Gemini. So the month starts out with the sun in Aquarius. And like I said, this lights up your ninth house. Oops. There we go. This lights up your ninth house of spirituality, higher education, and long distance travel. Now, the ninth house is all about broadening your horizons. That's why I keep saying you're going to have a taste for adventure. This is about experiencing new and exciting things, being optimistic, and relating to people who may be different than you, people who have a different faith, a different opinion of the world, and learning through experience. So because Aquarius is such a highly technological sign, right? We're in the age of Aquarius where everything is moving at the speed of light. I feel like this taste of adventure can definitely be satisfied over the internet. So this may be about you researching different things, whether it has to do with philosophy, religion, or the law, or maybe just different cultures in general. So you can experience something new, even if it is behind a computer screen. So the ninth house also covers spirituality. And because Aquarius is an air sign, I feel like there may be this element of really examining your spirituality from an intellectual sort of viewpoint. And it may be, again, doing research on things like philosophy and religion in order to sort of strengthen your knowledge when it comes to spirituality. All right. And then thereafter, there's going to be an emphasis on your 10th house of career and public life when the sun moves into Pisces. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of Pisces energy at the latter half of February because Pisces, the new moon, Venus and Neptune are all going to be in Pisces and thus in your 10th house. So when it comes to work, when it comes to your, and when I mean work, I mean your career, your vocation, your life purpose, your reputation, your social standing, the public at large. There's this element of being very of service, of being selfless, of really helping your fellow man. Also attracting people who may need your assistance may be a thing during Pisces season, okay? It's also going to be a great time for you to link up with certain people within your industry, or maybe people who were like your followers or your subscribers, especially if you were offering these people something of value, especially if you're able to help them do something like heal or transform their lives, or if you're charitable with them. I feel like you can form really strong work relationships or business relationships around those kind of issues. So definitely take that into consideration. All right, and then next up, we have an emphasis on your 11th house of friendship and goals. So Venus is going to start off the month in Pisces, but then she's going to make her way into Aries, where she's going to link up with her equally, well, maybe not even equally, her more beneficial cousin, Jupiter, okay? So Venus and Jupiter are the most positive planets in our solar system, and they are about to link up towards the end of February and into March. Maybe not even into March, probably just in February, towards the end of February. And this is going to be your gold star. Like I said, this is where your abundance lies. So it definitely pays to be very social this month. Network with people. Commune with people who were on the same wavelength as you, who have the same ideas. If you are trying to start something, especially if it's a lofty goal or something that you are very ambitious about, don't go it alone. If you partner up with people, if you rally people around you, if you rally people around your cause and start something new, honey, the money will probably just flow like water, okay? So again, the 11th house, when Venus moves into Aries, that is going to be where your abundance lies, all right? And then finally, there's going to be an emphasis on your 3rd house of ideas and communication. The 3rd house also covers your immediate vicinity, your neighborhood, your relationship with siblings and extended family members. So the full moon in Leo is really about illuminating what's in your heart. The full moon asks that you figure out what you're passionate about and do that, or that you express yourself, or that you take on a leadership role, okay? It may also get you to really be very individualistic, to be confident, and to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, meaning that you don't need to rely on others to give you a sense of self or a sense of validation. And I feel like this may be going on with respect to your family. So especially as it pertains to your extended family members and siblings, it may be time to sort of take on a leadership role. This could also play out in your immediate environment, okay, in terms of your neighborhood or your community. Now, the 3rd house also covers technical skills. And the fact that the full moon in Leo is also going to have us tapping into our creativity, there may be some technical skills that you want to learn related to something that you would like to create. So let's say you find that your interest has peaked on the issue of photography. I feel like the full moon may highlight the fact that you may want to start taking some photography courses. You may want to work with a photographer, shadow them and see exactly how they operate and how they do what they do. There's an element of learning things that you are passionate about that the full moon is going to bring out in you. Okay, so definitely heed that call. Listen to your heart. Be brave enough to follow your heart and follow your passions, especially around the time of the full moon in Leo. All right, so that's pretty much what February has for you in a nutshell, Gemini. So now that we've gotten the astrology out of the way, let's get into the tarot and see what messages Spirit has for you for this month. All right, so let's start off with 3 oracle cards to get the reading going. First card out we have is Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius season. That's that 9th house energy that I was talking about before, or 9th house emphasis. Let's see what else we have here. There's 1. There's 2. Second card out, we have dignified, and that says strength. And then we've got Libra, and that says balance. Okay, so definitely Aquarius and Libra, okay? It's definitely giving a balance between that Aquarius and Leo energy. So you'll see that this card says, it says collaborate. So like I said, I feel like when it comes to your spirituality, I feel like it's really important that like you do your research and, you know, you may talk to other people, you may learn about new religious systems or new things about spirituality, but ultimately like you have to, I'm hearing make your own decisions. And I feel like what Spirit means by that is, you know, don't just take anyone's word for it. Do your own research. Figure out what resonates with you, what resonates with your heart. Just because a whole bunch of people are saying one particular thing doesn't necessarily mean it's right, and or doesn't necessarily mean that it's right for you. You have to have the strength and the courage to stand on your own. Even if the crowd is going right, you may need to have the courage to go left. And I really hope that this is making sense because the way the Spirit is talking to me is very sort of jumbled and all over the place right now. I think that when it comes to your spirituality, you pretty much know where you stand. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of information circulating, particularly around Aquarius season, that's going to pique your interest. Remember, I said that the first half of the month, particularly during Aquarius season, it's like you have this taste for adventure. And I think for some of you, this taste for adventure has a lot to do with spirituality. It has a lot to do with faith, philosophy, all of those sort of high level things and topics. It's almost like the new things that you learn can tip the scale either way. Like I said, I feel like you stand firm in like what you believe, but I feel like this influx of information may get you to see things a different way, or it may get you to resonate with a different faith or a different ideology. And Spirit is like, you need to understand who you are at your core, remain who you are at your core, and figure out what resonates best for you. Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay, we've got the King of Wands. This card flipped over. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Cups. All right, this is looking very good for you. Ooh, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. All right. We've got the Knight of Cups. So right off the bat, Gemini, like money is looking good for you. I feel like, remember I said before, your abundance lies in your friendships and your associations, but not just in your friendships and your associations, but in starting something new within friendships or associations. And I feel like in doing so, not only are you going to be extremely happy, but I feel like money is going to be really good as well. And I feel like a lot of opportunities are going to come your way, like a lot of offers I'm seeing. Okay. For some, this is extremely specific. For some, I'm hearing like, I don't know if you want to start an investment group, a real estate investment group, or something like that. Or, you know, you form a partnership with friends or associates where you like buy property, flip it, or do like an Airbnb or something like that. I feel like you're going to have a lot of offers. Like, so if you are flipping a house, I feel like you're going to get a lot of offers from buyers. If you're doing like an Airbnb thing, I feel like you're going to have a lot of people wanting to stay at your spot. Like, I'm seeing like a whole bunch of emails, like, is this week available? Is that week available? I know that's super specific, but that's literally what I just got. So lots of offers, lots of money, lots of offers. Oh, and this is you. The Lover's card. Okay, yeah, definitely partnerships. Partnerships are definitely bringing up money. So it's almost like I've got two messages here. Let me just pick one more card from this deck. Yeah, we've got the Page of Wands. All right, yeah, so it's like I've got two separate messages. The first message is about like your faith in your spirituality. And it's like, there's going to be an influx of information. And it's going to be really important for you to like be grounded in who you are. It's not to say that you can't learn new things, but don't just up and change your whole identity from some new information that you learned, unless you are guided to. Taking the new information, I'm hearing with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's pretty much that. But then yes, friendships and associations is where the money resides this month, okay? So partner up with people. I'm hearing like co-op, cooperative, collaboration. Like that's exactly what you want to be doing this month because it's going to generate a lot of money. It's going to generate a lot of offers. You're going to feel really good, but it's all about starting something new. So this isn't necessarily, if you've been working on something, I don't think that that's what this relates to. I feel like this relates to excuse me, some sort of new business endeavor, perhaps where you're the boss or perhaps where you're like the mastermind, I should say. That's what they just told me. Some new business venture that you're doing with other people. I feel like it's going to be extremely lucrative for you. All right, let's get 3 more cards with this deck. 1, 2, 3. So we've got change. All right, that's good because the next card is poverty. And then we have bad health. Okay, so money has not been looking good for you lately, like point blank period. I feel like money has been tight. You haven't had it at all. Some of you, I hear like you've been doing odd jobs or you've been like really trying to hustle to make money and things just haven't improved. But now I feel like, look at that 9, right? Your 9th house is what's going to be lit up by Aquarius season. So this is letting me know that February is a time of change for you, especially as it pertains to money. I feel like you're definitely going to have to partner up. You're definitely going to want to start something new with this group of people. And I feel like it's going to be very lucrative for you. And it's going to ameliorate this financial situation that you found yourself in, whether it's been over the last couple of months or the last couple of years. Okay. So now let's pick an oracle card to close out this reading. I like this for you. We've got peace. It says harmony. Okay. Yes. I feel like, you know, I said before that your 3rd house, there may be some intensity, right? Especially in your neighborhood, within your immediate vicinity, or as it relates to your extended family members. I think whatever intensity comes up, it's ultimately going to resolve in peace. I also feel like with this new endeavor that you're starting, I also feel like it's going to give you peace of mind. I'm hearing that it's not starting something new in February doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a windfall of money in February. But I feel like once you start this new like business endeavor, it's going to feel good to you. Like I feel like you're intuitively going to feel like you're on the right track. So in doing so, that's what's going to help you stay the course so that you can see this new project like really come to fruition and really start to generate money for you. But I feel like at the outset, you're going to be like, you know what? This feels right. Like, I feel like it's going to change my situation. Or you may even have one of the people that you're working with, they may even say like, yo, this is going to be really good. Or I tried this idea before and it worked. Like I'm hearing something about whatever you're doing, it's been proven, it's been tested. So it's not like you're going blindly into something and then you're like, I don't know if it's going to work out. Like whatever this project is that you're going to start with other people, I feel like out the gate, you're going to know that it's going to work out. Okay. And again, it's going to heal whatever money issues you've been having over the last couple of months or the last couple of years. All right. All right, Gemini. So that has been your February 2023 monthly astro forecast. All right. I sincerely hope that you were able to get at least one important message from this video that you can use going forward in this month. If you would like to know more about my products and services, those links are in the description box below. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing February, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.